Jeepers. This seems like more typical weather for this time of year. Well, I guess all we can do is start shoveling. We got a little bit of snow, not too much. It's really light and fluffy. It should clean up really quick, and we'll get back to building walls. Nothing better than a blue sky day. As you can see, couldn't be a better day. So we got 10 inches of snow yesterday. We took the day off, and now we're back at it and shoveling snow and getting things cleared off. And we'll get back to standing walls and making shade. We've got a lot of snow up here, but it's supposed to snow again tomorrow, so we're just going to clear off the sections that we need cleaned off, give us enough room to work. And as we get this wall stood up, that'll give us some clear space to work in. And I think what we're finding is with the sawhorses work out really good. Obviously the snow lands on top. We don't get much snow underneath, so we'll set up all the sawhorses, put a sheet across the top of them, leave the cut piles underneath them, and also we'll throw a tarp over them all. And then if it does snow, we can just pull the tarp off, get snow out of the way, and have a clear space up here where we can cut and work. Beautiful. I think of my grandfather. Yes, you can work in the wintertime. It just makes everything 10 times harder. We have got ourselves an absolutely beautiful day. This wall's coming together. It's warm, the snow's melting. It's a little bit wet, but these are the days that I live for. This is awesome. Blue skies, sunshine. I don't care whether it's summer or winter. We'll take it. My favorite part of building is the progress. I love seeing the production of things come together. The best part is being able at the end of the day see what you got accomplished. It's not just pushing paper from left hand to the right hand. It's standing up this wall and then putting a roof on top of this house and saying, hey, we put that together, we did that. There's a lot of satisfaction in it, but it comes at a cost of having to work in some adverse environments. Okay, let's go to work.
One more tap. One more. Ah, great. Okay.
In a little bit. Beautiful. We're on the line. Let's run up a couple of 2x. Damn it. I screwed that one up. Nice. A little more.
Might be fighting your string.
Well, I'd rather.
Yeah. Back a little. Yeah.
We're gonna get this wall back here built and try and get it stood up. And I'm gonna take you along on this one a little more in depth on why we do what we do, why we lay it out on 16 inches, why we build the headers the way we build them. This particular wall only has one doorway in it, so relatively speaking, it's going to be an easy wall to put together. Okay, so let's get into wall building 101.
Method to the madness.
Madness to the method. So we've laid out this wall 16 inches on center. We've gone along and you can see that this, every 16 inches gets a stud. The reason for that is, as you can see in the wall, if you break a 4x8 sheet into three chunks, then you get 16 inches in each one of those chunks. You can see that in the wall here. And where we're using a 1/2 inch OSB 16 inches on center leaves some pretty good rigidity to that sheeting. If we were to go 24 inches on center, it would be pretty soft in between those studs. The other reason is, especially on these exterior walls, is we are carrying a lot of weight off of the trusses. And so not only are we using a 2x6 to get more strength, but we'll also get a better R value out of the insulation in that wall. This one's all you. We've got this wall coming together, and here pretty quick. We've got to build a header for the door, and we've got to do some cripples. Those are the shorter studs around the header, and then we'll be ready to sheet this thing and get it stood up. We're just finishing up the header and working on the sheeting, and here shortly we're going to be ready to stand this wall up. Ta-da! Okay, drop that 95 in there for the cripple, and let's see what happens. Beautiful.
And 5/16.
All right, beautiful. Okay, double check your measurements, and then let's get this thing stood up.
Sit your gun over in the doorway, so that way when we lift up,
It's a little bit warm out here. It's turned out to be a really nice day. We've got this wall sheeted and the header is in, and we're gonna make some connections for the lifting cable and stand this sucker up.
How many blocks are we doing? Two?
well, I'm taking a straight.
that little excavator is the right tool for the job. I mean, we could have killed ourselves trying to lift up that wall, especially on a 2x6 wall. They are really heavy.
Nail it.
Let off. Let off just a little more. Little bit. Right there.
Good?
Yes, sir. Hey, what do you think of this adjustable scaffolding?
X.
Okay, so you got the plan? Yes. I'm going to lift the sheet up.
And I'm gonna nail it.
That's a good plan. I think that's a solid plan. Let's do that.